This is the Externado University of Colombia. Here there are around 12,523 students. You, who study here, have ever asked yourself if some of your classmates suffer depression?
The accelerated pace of life and the academic pressure has produced in the students depression, a common and silent phenomenon.
Once, when I entered the university, everything changed in my life. All this academic pressure kills me. Everything was totally different when I was in the school. So I remember that in first semester, all this academic pressure finished with me because I was not get used to it. So I fight against this, and I think that I suffered a little bit of depression because all the stress, all the works, all the bad grades hasn't killed me anyway. So I have to fight this alone because I don't have anyone to get support with. So this was the problem basically, and all the depression get to me to the point of I don't want to go to class, I don't want to get out of my house because this academic pressure was killing me in every sense. So finally I can fight against this because I promised to myself to pass the semester with good grades. So I started to study on my own, get support. That is the most important to get over the depression. It's getting support and help. So I talk with teachers, with friends that help me with the works and all the study. And finally I can get over all this awful problem and get over the depression that I suffered.
Really went between the university, the group of my friends who had voted me for being brunette. All the days came to my house and looked at me to the mirror, and I was working why I naked this skin color. One day a partner started to say minority for having the color of brunette skin. That they arrived at my house and told my parents because you were looking forward to kill me. They immediately sent me to the psychologist and achieved this chapter.
When I entered university, I started to suffer depression because I'm not used to lifestyle in the university. It was very difficult to me get friends, and since I was not from Bogota, I felt very lonely because my family and my friends were in Santander and I was alone in the city. My classmates were a bit rude with me, and I felt they hurt me for my accent or my class participation, and I feel that my dream of coming to the city to study was falling apart. In the university I felt that nobody ever gave me support, not was interested in what I was feeling. Obviously I thought about leaving the university and returning to my town. And even days I was thinking about much worse solutions like the suicide. One day, in a search of a self-help, I decided to ask for appointed in the psychologist, and for the first time in a long time I felt that someone was interested in what I was feeling. My psychologist helped me to see the world in a different way and to make me feel accompanied. Today, I have learned to deal with the university life, but I live with the fear that someone may be feeling what I feel and not find help. On the contrary, I they made a different and fatal decision.
The depression for me is like a way of express your feelings, the negative feelings usually, because it's a fight on your own against all these negative feelings. And that is the problem of the depression, because it's a fight that you fight alone, with any type of support usually, in the majority of the times. I think that depression is very common under all, for example, on my social circle, because the depression is a disease that you don't realize that you have this disease, and you're not conscious about this. So it's very difficult to know who has this type of problems, and it's very difficult to fight against this. I think this.
I don't think the depression is common because it manifests in different ways that according to the person.
These cases of depression occur daily at the university, and we must be more friendly and cooperate with each other to avoid them.